right, how you doing? It's the radio guy, the Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show, coming to you each and every day right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our social media handles are for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all the same, the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. The website, obnradio.com. And, of course, our 24-hour message dial-in line is 713-570-6736. Without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. I want to thank you all so much for your rapid response on yesterday's topic. Surprisingly, a lot of you are in agreement with what we had to say and how we had to share things, and even encouraged by many of you to keep beating the drum. And we will try to answer that call with your continued support and efforts, because we do not want to be misleading nor misrepresenting what PV Nation is asking for. And I've had all kinds of flood-ins, some even talking about the uniforms. They had heard that there were special colors or would be a special mix, which could be a little bit hefty to pay for to get it done. But my point is this: we're spending money on everything else we want to get done. It costs more to rearrange and change some things. Then if we have to spend money to get it right, then spend that money to make it right. Even had another listener point out, well, Mike, not only are the uniforms changed, but the design and the uniform flow, if you would, of the stadium has been compromised as well. And I was like, wow, I didn't even look at it from that perspective, but I guess you do have a point. Now, the good thing about that is that the turf, with just simple wear and tear, is going to need to be upgraded or replaced within the next 4.5, 5 years anyway, because usually the turf life is about 8 to 10 years. So maybe you could address that when the time comes to revisit of getting that addressed. But what a great response from you guys. And please continue to send and share your thoughts and comments on this. I got phone calls from the Dallas, Texas area, from Chicago, Illinois, down in Louisiana. And I was really, really surprised and impressed that many of you were in agreement with how at least I was feeling about that particular situation. So keep them coming, and we'll do all we can while we can. I want to remind you, today's show is being brought to you by Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located in Hempstead, Texas. His physical address is 1047 Austin Street. The phone number is 979-826-8008. You can set up an appointment today and get your legal matters straightened out with the services of Attorney Lee Van Richardson. We have yet a few more bowl games before the new year has sprung upon us, but we are really now about to start gearing and focusing toward the collegiate basketball season. And many of you that follow this show know that I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to collegiate basketball. Not necessarily the game itself, but some things that are flowing as they are right now, which might be time to revisit. We have a new commissioner now. He's done some things right out the gate to address the football concern. Now that we're coming into the thrust of basketball, we might as well address that as well. We heard Dr. McClellan make mention that he's looking for a place of more stableness to hold the basketball tournament instead of rotating every 3 or 4 years, which would build some type of identity. And it was also imperative that wherever they decide to go, there must be buy-in from the city in which plans to host the event. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Well, one thing I was looking at and kind of hoping for was this. Let's revisit the rewarding of the regular season champion versus giving all the marbles to the tournament champion. And here's why I say that. In most cases, the team that is consistently getting it done day in and day out will be the top seed of your conference. And we know that the Southwestern Athletic Conference is a one bid conference, which means that there's only one of us that could go. And right now, the way we're structured, we give it to the tournament champion. And of recent, the tournament champion has not been the regular season champion, which would make one at least question that if we want the best to represent us, wouldn't the best be more displayed of consistency throughout the regular season? Just a little note to ponder on. Not taking anything away from the tournament champion, because that tournament champion is just as noteworthy. But maybe the tournament champion could be one to get the invite to the NIT. Just a thought. Just a thought. But if you're going to play 18 games and you go 16-2, and you might not have a strong tournament. You might have a team with a strong tournament that may have gone 5-13 during the regular season. Is that absolutely the best representation for the conference? We do know, we do understand that whoever that person that gets that lonely bid, they're going to have an uphill battle to begin with. So why not at least allow our very best to go out there and give us a fighter's chance? Just a little note and observation. And since I'm on notes and observation, I'll talk about the baseball tournament. I love the baseball tournament. The baseball tournament has been almost like a birthday gift to myself. It's always the third week of May. My birthday is in the third week of May. And I go and bask in the sun and the glory from 9 a.m. until the last out is made that evening, each evening. And there's nothing like it to me. Recent talks have been in discussion that the 9 a.m. baseball games are possibly going to be removed. Not real sure how strong that is in the making, but we do know that it's in discussion right now. And that's an exciting thing. Another thing that I would like to see, and this is just one of those thinking out loud moments, that if you have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket, and the winner ends up in the championship and they're undefeated, I don't think it's fair to their consistency that the loser who makes it to the championship game, who has one loss already, with one win, they become the tournament champion, even though the one from the winner's bracket only has one loss. I personally believe that the loser that makes it to the championship with that one loss has to beat the top seed twice in order to be declared the champion. These are just some thoughts that are running through my head. Would love to hear from you. The message line is 713-570-6736. You can also send me a tweet at the Mike Prince Show. You can direct message me, and we can take the discussion a little bit further. Speaking of taking discussions a little bit further, from time to time, you're going to have to come to a crossroad in life where you have to do some remodeling, or you might have to even build from ground zero. JZE Building and Restoration is the company of choice. They're located in the Houston area, founded on hard-working principles, family values, integrity, and quality. The owner and founder is Miss Patricia Bear. She is awaiting to assist you. You can get in contact with her by dialing 832-319-8477. JZE Building and Restoration. Well, Christmas is right around the corner. Used to be a little song that say Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. Someone asked me, Mike, are you going to take off Well, not necessarily in the plans. We do know the importance of consistency, and we appreciate you all who look for us. If you don't hear from us by that 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, you say, Mike, we're going to have a show today. So it is truly, truly encouraging and motivating for us here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. So our strive is to make sure that we stay on the grind and we stay in the mix of what's going on throughout the world of athletics. Don't forget to visit our website at obnradio.com. Catch up on all the scheduling and the program that we have going on. Make sure you never miss a beat. The YouTube subscription is building. We're thanking you all for that. Be sure to go and subscribe today at Open Mic Broadcast Network. My time has come where I must exit stage left. I hate to do it, but I've got to go, at least for today. Take the time to tell those that you love them. Embrace the moment, because tomorrow's not promised. Until the next time, I am the radio guy, the doctor, Mike Prince. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.